Ayo, ayo.
Hey yo, we live. What is this camera?
The fuck? Oh, it's because I turned up the resolution. I'm gonna just turn it back down. What is up, Vibe Station? What is up, Vibe Station? How are we all doing?
What's up?
I'm Faded in a Hoe. We just listened to the newest Travis Scott record. How are we feeling off that?
That was a very good record, I must say. Definitely.
That might be. Oh, I have it.
No.
Definitely.
You always like you say, young.
Oh, I'm not saying.
Yeah, no, that was a lot to unpack for first listen. It was a very lengthy album, but it was all everything I heard I liked, except for maybe like one or two songs.
Yeah, I was pretty much in there the whole time.
Yeah, no, I was definitely in there the whole time. Yeah, no, production amazing, features spot on.
Great placements.
Travis's energy is top tier, and his vocals are amazing.
City Skylines is coming out on the 24th of October.
Yeah, so we still got time.
You know what also probably comes out in October?
Starfield.
Attack on Titan.
Oh, true. New Forza comes out in October.
I know, that's
I'll
gonna...
run that.
Have you seen any of it? Me neither. Let's look at it.
I knew this shit was gonna be.
This shit look like real life. This is Unreal Engine 4, folks.
You've got this. Let's tweak the car's performance for the next one. That was your best lap yet.
This is my timeline.
I wonder if it's like, I wonder if there's gonna be a map to it. Also, why would you ever pre-install anything on here?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Let's look at the workshop and see if we want to get anything before we start. Let's take a look here. Top rated of all time. Dude, ew, that's disgusting. That's not walkable cities. That's not walkable cities. Are you fucking kidding
Yeah, I
me?
know, what the fuck is that?
Look at this glorification of the fucking like car focus American infrastructure that is on City Skylines. Have you seen those clips of the guys, like the layman videos of City Skylines?
Mm-hmm.
Where he's like, I will destroy all these European cities, walkable cities.
What the fuck?
90% of city planners quit one lane before fixing traffic forever. At the height of my career, I went on a pilgrimage to a city that had been developed solely for private vehicles. But I fear the original planners did not go far enough. The interstate going through town had only 6 lanes and the main boulevard only 8. Why did they stop there? They were so fucking close. They developed a true automotive paradise and decided to rest on their laurels, knowing their city never once was cursed with public transportation of any type. Why so few lanes? Did they not understand the gravity of the mistake they made? Paradise was unfinished. I was disappointed, devastated. I had looked up to the founders of this city with a level of religious fervor typically unrivaled by even Robert Moses himself. This town was my Vatican, my Mecca, my Jerusalem, my Salt Lake City. It was at this point I was able to convince the city council to allow me and my company to upgrade their entire road network. The highway would be an 84-lane thing of beauty, the likes of which the world has never seen. Each local street would have a minimum of 8 lanes, the main boulevards 12. A city as holy as this deserved no less. And to those pathetic souls who chose to walk anyways, we removed every disgusting sidewalk and pedestrian path in town. That's what they get for doubting the power of Lane Man. This is the place. Or so I thought. Ever since I was a tiny lane boy,
That's how we gotta
it was
get our
my
city.
dream to live in Salt Lake City. Their powerful grids and wide highways were the stuff of legend. Like Brigham Young before me, when I first arrived here, I said to myself, this is the place. As a practicing Mormon, I made my obligatory pilgrimage to Temple Square, but when I got there, it was entirely pedestrian. No cars
God
allowed.
damn, this is a long ass video.
I think we'll get the purpose.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know what other like city or like not city builder, but like world builder top down camera game I just thought of.
What?
That would I don't know if you ever played it, but it's like hella nostalgic for me. Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Shut the fuck
you ever
up, bro.
play that?
I had a whole ass girlfriend on that game.
Bro. I feel like that gives the same vibe as City Skylines.
It does, bro. I can't believe you just said that.
I feel like that'd be another fun game to run.
Is
That's
it
just
on?
like nostalgic as fuck.
Do you think it's on here, bro?
Oh yeah, bro. I used to watch YouTube videos of this dude play, and he had so many mods, and he had, like the customization he had that game was crazy. And I was like, what?
Do you remember what one you played back in like on? Did you play it on the PS2?
Maybe. Was it on the PS2? I might have played it on the computer, bro.
I played mine on the PS2.
I played Thrillville on the PS2.
Oh, I might be thinking about Thrillville.
Thrillville goes crazy too.
I think I'm thinking about Thrillville.
I played that like recently.
Really?
Well, semi-recently. Like this year I played it. I downloaded it on my Xbox. And the mini games in that were crazy fun, bro.
Howdy gamers, we got a new store with new merch, so go to Super Butter Bundle. Presented itself as the cool park simulator who played with Hot Wheels.
This is the one I played.
And ate
Yeah,
veggies for
Thrillville
dinner,
was fun
because
as
it
fuck,
truly
too.
was a kid's dream scenario. The game didn't waste any time making sense of the circumstances either. The story, or rather the handful of cutscenes stringing the game together, starts off with the knockoff professor from Back to the Future, aka Mortimer, who's the zany inventor
Mortimer.
of Thrillville, trying to get a competitive
This
edge
is
in
a
making
throwback,
by
bro.
making
Holy
use of
shit.
manager Thrillville to inject
Yeah,
some youthful
Thrillville's
zest
a-
into the parks while he does like
Thrillville is a
science stuff.
childhood
And
classic.
It incorporated all of the basic simulator logistic features you would expect, like maintaining guest happiness, park cleanliness, and financial management, allowing you to even launch marketing
Holy
campaigns to brainwash
shit.
the children, take out loans, hire and fire staff, and adjust prices, which I happily raised to reflect the current market in real life parks, so my guests can have the amazing experience of being bled dry as much as me. Who here likes Dasani, huh? But these features are as shallow as
Damn,
Lady
she really
Gaga
charged
busting along during the
$15.
Oscars, because the real focus was to enjoy your own park from the guest perspective, while having fun being the manager.
That was like
who
$128
manifest
back
structures with
in
their mind,
2008.
apparently. So it gamified everything and made everything interactable. Yes. I just bought a hat. It was loaded with mini games like putt-putt, shooting galleries, bumper
Yeah.
cars.
How you like him now?
and awkward sound effects.
What? I did not remember that.
Collectibles, the occasional drug money laying around, and of course, insanely rude people to talk to.
Every time our parks unveil a new ride, Global Joy unveils one just like it. Save the conspiracy theories, wacko.
Literally anything you saw, you could play or ride with no limits, like spending hours smacking moles, showing them who's the boss, throwing yourself into the trampoline,
the
trampoline while trying not to cry, me too,
Ah.
bestie, or sitting on a coaster you designed while screaming with a dedicated scream button. Thrillville even turned the labor of managing a park into a mini-game, like training the janitors by running around and vacuuming up garbage.
I remember
it truly
this.
injected fun wherever it could, because I have never seen a guy this excited about scraping sun-dried piles of vomit off a sidewalk before. Dude jumps up for joy like he's getting paid a living wage or something. Now, a lot of the mini-games felt like watered-down rip-offs of older arcade titles, while others are weirdly elaborate in comparison. But the basic entertainment was still there, even if some of the more necessary...
I remember that one, bro. That's like a...
Everything has a scoring.
That one was like a vibe to me, bro. This one was like a vibe to me. I was like, really remember. I was like, wow, I really like this level. I like the
Some of the
aesthetics.
more necessary ones were a little repetitive.
I like the one where we had to
Everything has a scoring
kill all the
system, so
robots.
you always feel like you're making
And the
progress.
trampoline.
Nonetheless, other aspects made the game pop too, like the Thrillville radio show that can be heard while walking around.
Thrillville's own Dark Radio.
Or the variety of camera options to flip between while you make yourself nauseous on a ride. Or flirting with park guests where you bark random facts at a person until they like you so you can slide into those DMs
I think you're the light at the end of my tunnel.
I better roll a boulder over the exit then.
and get brutally rejected. Most of these conversations are as organic as two chatbots on a Tinder date, and 99% of the guests are like randomly generated Sims, so conversations tend to repeat themselves, but occasionally someone blurts out the biggest, fattest red flag you've ever heard in your entire life.
A disposable diaper takes 500 years to decompose.
Babies are cuter naked anyway.
What the fuck?
So I can't say the conversations are always boring, also jail, but the game did have the wise foresight to wall off the flirting dialogue features if you play as a kid manager. But hilariously, to compensate for this, you literally play matchmaker instead by temporarily possessing an older person to find a partner to get all mushy-gushy with.
If I followed you home, would you keep me?
You'd go straight to the dog pound.
Same
Hey-ho!
results still apply though. But with all of these features combined, Thrillville stood out from other park simulators because of its streamlined mechanics, personal park involvement, and pure amusement fun. However, all of the pizzazz came at a cost since the park's actual theme, landscape, and layout was heavily limited or locked completely. You really only have control over what attractions go where with some cosmetic options. And break out your calculators because there are 5 different theme parks that unlock in a linear fashion, such as Time Warp, Paradise, Adventures, etc. And each park has 3 mini zones with thematic background pieces like Octopus Overlords, knockoff Star Wars, and a giant curse-looking baby for some reason, among other things. But each
Among
zone has
Us?
3 areas to place vendors and attractions along with 2 coaster bays. So, if you do the math, and comment below what the answer is, because I'm just guesstimating here, there was plenty of space to work with. But using up all of the space was really tough since the game featured a power limit, which
was
only
aggressive.
allowed a certain number of attractions per zone, and there was no way to raise the power limit, like not even as a reward for making fat stacks or something. So if you want to max out your entertainment value, some parks are going to be short on bathroom stalls, if you know what I mean. Apparently the limit was put into place to guarantee that the game would run smoothly, because if you jam too many attractions into one place, it could cause the game to implode from overload and do some weird stuff. Low-key funny though, but despite the technical constraints, the original Thrillville was an immediate success, and it quickly gave Frontier the green light to release a sequel a year later.
Off the rails was
Now, if we were to hold this sequel to
crazy.
today's standards, Off the
You do
Rails could have
crazy
easily just
shit
been a
with your
chunky
roller
update of the
coaster.
original. It's more like Thrillville version
I don't know if I played Off the
1.3.
Rails or
Just
not.
Notice the lack of 2 on the logo. It was very
It's
much
basically the same
comfortable,
game,
not
but, like,
reinventing,
you can
and
do
just being
crazier
a
shit with
prettier
your roller
wheel.
coasters.
Early access versus the final product, if you will. In fact, the footage I've shown so far has been alternating between these 2 versions, and unless you're counting polygons, you weirdo, I doubt many of you noticed.
Gotcha!
Please hit that like button, thank you. However, this was a time when games didn't cost as much as healthcare, so people didn't mind the lack of new features because Off the Rails was just Thrillville, but better, and available on more platforms. But after evaluating the player data collected over at the Bun's research division, please buy our shirts. Off the Rails is normally the version people are referring to when they speak fondly of the series, and it's definitely my preferred version since it has more content, quality of life options,
Maybe I did
and
play
a banging
Thrillville,
soundtrack
Off the
and theme
Rails.
song.
Oh yeah, I definitely did play this one.
Hey, they get that.
Sadly, though, you still only have 5 parks with the same power limits, and the plot is, again, paper thin with Dr. Pickle Rick making you the park manager because their competitor Global Joy is doing a capitalism or whatever by sabotaging your parks in obscure ways. It's as simple as it gets, but
Yeah, fuck 'em, bro. Fuck 'em.
Park objective more interesting, like
This is the people's park.
review, bribe them, figuring out who's breaking down all of your rides, disgruntled employees, and finding a way to obliterate all of these robots.
You'd be my dream date, I think.
Unit flattered by puny humans' interest, but also vaguely disturbed.
But perhaps emotional obliteration was the key the whole time. Off the Rails also had considerably more mini-games too, like Motorbike Billy's Back-Breaking Blowout, or Robo KO Throwdown Extreme, and the forever ominous and incredibly unsettling Sparkle Platformer, where you desperately try to save your little chicks from whatever the fuck this thing is. Oh god, holy, what the? Don't touch me! What is your deal right here? Oh god, shit! It also had the Vendor Tender game, featuring your Karen boss staring at you while barking unwanted feedback, surrounded by all this weird crap. Like, there is so much going on here, I don't know where to start. Like, what are we cooking with these? Meth? Honestly, despite how odd and basic this looks, I was low-key obsessed with this minigame growing up, and I have no clue why. Like, I would literally
I
boot
do
up
remember
Thrillville
playing a
just
lot
to
of
play
this.
for hours. It's very cathartic, I guess, I think. I don't know. Pizza pie go bing. It's the simple things in life, guys. But easily the biggest off-the-rails addition was the coaster types and building options. They're referred to as WOW coasters, and it lets you create insane physics-defying tracks with exceptionally dangerous gimmicks like blast cannons, rings of fire, and... But true to the game's sub-name, the best part was that you didn't have to finish your tracks anymore, and could easily launch your guests off the rails.
Oh, it doesn't look good now, folks.
You can kill your
Game
guests.
encourage these kind of designs too, assuming you kept the nausea meter low and bound and beat the safety inspector to a pulp somewhere. Switching gears real fast though, I gotta mention some small but incredibly well done aspects of both games, which was a thoughtful approach to convenience and intuitive
Propaganda.
menus. Seriously, they had a baby-proof a park simulator so poor children didn't break down from all the logistic stress. First thing is that park progression is very generous. All you need to do to unlock more parks was like a merry-go-round, a pizza stall, a coaster from Final Destination 3, and a half-finished putt-putt course, and you're good. So you never had to hustle and grind to get where you wanted to go. On top of that, it was also very easy and quick to move around attractions, switch between objectives, and build coasters without any frustration. Like, they can literally finish themselves if you want. Also, as a hyperactive kid, these menu inputs were zooming at the time. Like, check this out. Ah, awesome. Love this kind of stuff. Huge bun seal of approval. The last little detail, though, was that it conveyed the plentiful amount of minigame controls and information efficiently with these little cute anime-esque intro graphics, giving you a nice quiet moment to breathe, prepare for a new control scheme, and why that garbage man smirking at me? So in the end, Off the Rails made the most of the original's foundation by keeping the things that worked while adding in more content, spectacle, and again, went absolutely bananas with its soundtrack. We're talking the greats, y'all. Allie and AJ's Potential Breakup Song, Yellow Card's Ocean Avenue, Lily Allen's Smile, and East Northumberland High by Miley Cyrus. Bangers! Every single one. The playlist is on Spotify, by the way.
Yeah, that is a
Hit
kind of
that
stacked
button,
playlist, isn't it?
Because I'm already there. But Thrillville was impressive for its time, and, well, really only its time. Yeah, this is what we call aging poorly, y'all. It didn't exactly have a gripping narrative that echoed through the generations, so its technical limitations are what limited its relevance, since park sims are nothing new, and more powerful tech that can simulate a more immersive experience will easily replace one another. However, at the very least, Thrillville remains unique because it emulates
remember that
actual
shit,
amusement park
bro.
fun so well.
I love
A design
stoning
choice
on
that
it.
has not directly been duplicated yet, except for maybe Park Beyond, a game referred to by many as the spiritual successor to Thrillville for some reason, even though it still leans really hard on the whole designing the park from God's perspective thing, and there's plenty of those, although it does have the wacky, colorful aesthetic thing down, and the slightly uncanny feeling. Park Beyond is also not made by the same developers. After the release of the Thrillville duology, Frontier Developments took on various publishers' contracts to create other simulator games for other people, with the occasional self-published project, with only a few titles adjacent to the Thrillville magic, like the expansive but straightforward Planet Coaster, or the Xbox-exclusive Scream Ride, a game that asks, what if we made Crash Dummies real people? Seriously, it's like Thrillville's older, mentally deranged engineer brother with a destruction fetish.
What the
It's a very
fuck?
short game, but weirdly very satisfying. I didn't think I'd be this entertained by throwing people at buildings to watch the big numbers go up. They look like they're having fun, right? Gosh. But Frontier Developments eventually rode into the elite sunset, blasting their trucker horns all the way to the space bank, and are clearly not capable
Do they
of
do
returning to
Elite
the Thrillville
Dangerous? What the
brand
fuck?
until the formerly named LucasArts asks dear old Daddy Mouse if it's okay. I don't know if this series will ever come back, or if it legally even can, but God, I hope it does. Like a modern Thrillville with today's tech would be amazing. Imagine having your character and guests actually look like real people, with conversations that felt semi-organic and not like a 13-year-old's first fanfic. Sending my prophetic energy into the sky. Manifest with me, y'all. Regardless, Frontier
It's
has...
never happening. It's never happening, folks.
We haven't even started our city yet.
I got lost in that. Let's get
But
higher.
the point of all that, I think Roller Coaster Tycoon would be another fun, like mindless tycoon simulator builder, world builder.
We're gonna speedrun the best city ever, bro. Play. What's your favorite albums of the year?
Generational Curse.
Paramore's pretty good. Wanna do Sandy Beach?
Midair, honestly, has been one of my favorites.
Midair?
Isn't
Oh,
that a Paris, Texas?
I thought you were talking about maps.
Oh, and then Skyrim. We got a Skyrim one?
Yeah, bro.
What the hell?
Trying to do Skyrim? Sandy Beach.
What kind of, you want to make a walkable city?
Yeah, bro.
Is there a map with better beaches than that? Those are like... We need to make...
Nah, Sandy Beach is the best one.
Blackwoods.
Where's that at?
It's the first one.
That was
them black.
That's pretty good. You want to do that one?
Go back to Sandy Beach.
Sandy Beach is pretty good too.
Yeah. One of those two.
Let's do Sandy Beach. Heard a lot about Tom Brady tonight.
They're slobbing all over his knob.
Oh my god.
That like literally just like that was a jump scare.
Alright.
God, we don't even have the beach, bro.
Nah, not even close.
Scam, scam, scam.
How much money do we have? We have infinite money.
By the plot.
We have infinite
We have
money.
infinite money. Oh, baby. The world is our oyster.
Alright. So let's do... Space already occupied.
Let's see.
This is the least walkable city ever. This is terrible. What have we created?
Yeah, well, we gotta zoom out, zoom out. Let's see what we're working with. Okay.
They don't even have sidewalks, Matthew. They don't even have sidewalks. What do we...
What road are we?
Sidewalk.
What is the road? Okay.
What are we feeling here? We got the entrance right here.
This is like we just got off. What is this road? I hate this road that they give you to start.
What if we had a roundabout?
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe this roundabout? Maybe this is a neighborhood. This is like the entrance to a neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
And like the roundabout, like each exit like takes you to like a different section of the neighborhood.
How do you...
But
I like that idea though.
maybe like.
Look at that.
Maybe like.
That's a sexy ass entrance right there, dude.
Yeah.
And now what are you feeling? We go this way.
Or should we put a or non-residential? Yeah. We can start making like little plots.
I'm trying to think of how I could curve this road. Ooh, I have an idea. Where's the curve tool? Aha. Yeah, that's not what I want at all. Terrible. Erase.
Oh, it was symmetrical. Could you even make a perfect circle connecting those two?
I don't know.
I was thinking like, yeah, maybe like make a road going out that way, and then maybe, oh, whoa.
Oh.
He's doing it again. No, do it again.
Do it again.
Do it again.
Like right here?
Maybe a little longer.
Right there.
Yeah. So we could just like have like little blocks, and then we could make that like a little neighborhood.
Oh, I know.
And then maybe we can make the neighborhood on this side too. And then maybe if you take this exit, this takes you out to the city. Because the water is over here, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we make it like a sidewalk next to the city. Or to the, next to the water, rather. Oh yeah, baby. Now we're cooking.
There we go. Continue real quick.
I'm taking over.
Alright.